Dear colleagues, good evening or good afternoon, depending on where you are. Welcome to our today's meeting. We had a short break between our meetings for obvious technical reasons. We're going to have quite a productive day today, and together we will discuss the news, the achievements, made by our partners using a certain tool. But let's not run ahead of ourselves. Let's check the connectivity. People are saying there is no sound. There wasn't any sound because I didn't turn it on. Now I'm on, and let's see if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Good, good. I see you're giving me tens, likes, saying yes, pluses. By the way, in Zoom, there's a feature that you can send your feedback during the meeting. So if you are on a PC or even on a mobile app, at the bottom of the screen, you can give thumbs up, likes, and other emojis that you might see fit to use. Good, I see you're doing it already, so thank you very much for that. Let's go through the current news and questions that we received over the break between our meetings, and I will tell you everything in due order. Okay, friends. Now, first thing first, there was a big meeting in September, a conference on non-rocket space industrialization, near space industrialization, the eighth conference, and going by the opinion of the guests and participants and Dr. Nitsky himself, it was one of the most successful and productive conferences throughout the entire history of near space, non-rocket near space industrialization conferences. Indeed, this conference was held at a completely different level, and the scale of the conference was impressive, and the level of guests who attended the conference was quite impressive. You can read about it in the news. You can have more details about it. Also, the conference was an exclusive opportunity which was taken advantage by many of our partners who came there live, who attended offline, who had the privilege of talking to Dr. Initsky, of visiting Ecotechno Park. For many people, it was their first time. They traveled quite a long distance in order to participate in the conference. Also, an interesting, curious case happened with one of the guests who came to the conference who was 90 years old. So this person has been supporting the string transportation technology for quite some time now, and she's quite an inspiring case when a person in such advanced age, respected age, was able to cover hundreds and hundreds of kilometers. And for many people, it was indeed an example. When a person, if a person wants to find an opportunity, they will also do it. Like they say, where there is a will, there is a way, right? So people should be looking for opportunities, not excuses. And despite this advanced age, her motivation was still big enough for her to come over a long distance and talk to a person who is deserving of honor and respect. And we had such a person at our conference. Also, many guests who attended the conference. This is an announcement for you. During the conference, there was a regular photo coverage of what was happening, and you should have already received to your email files with the photos from that event. So you can follow the link and check all the pictures, find yourselves, or just save pictures that you liked as a keepsake. Also, in light of the conference, there have been quite a lot of questions from many of the people, well, all of the people who purchased the tickets to the conference, both offline and offline, regarding the receipt of the bonuses. Let me remind you that the bonuses were involved the shares of the high-speed transportation company in the US. So those who purchase the ticket will receive a description, an explanation how they can claim those bonuses and become owners of the shares. So you will have that information sent to you by email. So just please wait for the moment when some specific information will be sent to you, and it will. It will be shortly. So you just have to be patient. Next. So one of the users is saying that the conference impressed by the wide range of the topics discussed at it, let alone the scientific potential. Well, indeed, the space exploration topic covers quite a lot of sectors that are already in existence in our planet, that we all kind of use the fruits and the results of those sectors, where the consumers and the technology that would allow bringing the production outside our planet into outer space indeed covers quite a lot of different topics for discussion. I'd say fundamental topics, to be sure, to make sure that this technology is implemented in the future. So yes, I absolutely agree with the comment expressed by our user in the chat. As for the bonuses, yes, I covered that part. Regarding the recording, Victor is asking about the recording. Yes, a recording will be available. It will be published very soon, and everyone will be able to watch the recording. I'm not sure whether it's going to be the full length conference or just some highlights, but we will shortly know about it on the USpace website, and we will know whether the conference will be recorded and published in full or just the highlights, the main topics, etc. And the next question is, when the bonus shares for one-off payment will be credited to my account? I've been waiting for more than a month and sent 2 tickets to the support. Nothing happened. So you haven't yet received those bonus shares, you should write to the support directly. And if the shares haven't been credited to you automatically, they will be done so manually, because you're not the first to have such a request. So no matter what kind of bonuses you are due, what kind of bonuses are due to you, the support will be able to help you, I'm sure. As for the bonus pre-IPO shares, so bonus shares for the people that you invited to the conference and they purchased the tickets. Remember, the affiliate program, the referral program didn't apply, and instead of the money, you will receive the bonus shares, and those bonus shares will be credited to you through our support, technical support, within 2 weeks. So by the mid-October, all those who are entitled to those bonus shares will receive them for inviting other people to the conference. So what other relevant questions we need to cover here? Just give me a second. Regarding the launch of the Micron Global platform, friends. Previously, I said it that our platform is ready for launch. It's like 95% ready. But right now, we are still improving, updating our marketing plan, the compensation plan, because the plan that we had in place, even the new one, wasn't good enough for our active partners and leaders, and they said that they wanted to further improve it. So we received quite a lot of feedback from them how we can improve our marketing plan. And those improvements will be to the benefit of many of our partners in terms of increased commission for their work. So the marketing plan is being improved upon. Then we will test the platform in a close group consisting of our active clients, and additional information will be announced about it. Still, we will need some, not a big number of people to test it, and then once it's tested, we will launch it. So we're all in the waiting room right now, and so wait for the official news. Next, friends. Suraj is asking, what about high-speed shares? Well, Suraj, I just told you about the high-speed transportation shares. The information about it will be sent to your email addresses. I just said it like 5 minutes ago. Okay, next, friends. Before launching the Micron Global platform, next week we will announce a contest for all of our existing RSW Systems partners on best publication of their feedback to be published on the updated Micron Global website. So what we will need is the information from everyone willing to participate in that contest. We will need a picture of you. We will need your name and surname, and after registering on Micron Global, you will get a referral link. And if you win in that contest, your name will be published, and your picture and your referral link will be published on the main page of our website in order to help you boost your network of affiliate partners. So we will give you kind of a form to fill out. It will be it will contain certain fields, input text boxes that you will need to type text in. And you will have to say why you are a USD investor, then why did you choose Micron Global as your crowd investing platform tool, and so on and so forth. You will see several fields, boxes in the form. Those who sent already their feedback, you are kindly asked to do it again and then participate in this, let's say, final stage of selecting the best feedback to be published on the website. Of course, more preference will be given to the active partners who are engaged in the active sales. They will be prioritized, but it's also about how you position yourself or how you express your opinion about the new platform. So basically, there will be certain criteria to follow, which we will use to choose the winner of the contest. So what else wanted I tell you? What else important I wanted to tell you about our activities, crowd investing activities. Remember, in summer, we had a focus group. We basically put together a focus group to test a tool on attracting new investors, new clients on the RSW Systems platform and in the future Micron Global. And that tool is called Admix Reality. This is an augmented reality tool that allows you in a very short period to turn your prospect into an investor without spending hours and hours of your time on presentations and actually closing the deal. We had around 200 people in our first focus group, well, applicants, and several dozen were actively involved in the focus group, in the testing. And out of those people, I wanted to show you their feedback, what they received when they tested this instrument, that tool, what kind of results they achieved. And I wanted, dear friends, you to watch it with me. Dmitry Slusar, who is the author of that instrument, Admix Reality app, had several interviews with active users of the Admix Reality app, and he received their feedback, the feedback of people who actually used that tool, and the results they achieved are indeed inspiring and quite impressive. And after we watch that video of feedback, it will take us around 10 minutes. But, dear friends, I want us to focus on it, and I'll explain why I think it's important. So, friends, all eyes on the screen. I will share my screen with you. When you describe something, people imagine it in their own way. Listening gives you one impression, watching gives another. Not everyone is a visual thinker, and not everyone can picture how it might look like in their own city, in their own surroundings. Of course, I can talk about second level transport, but many people simply won't understand what I mean until they see it. In less than a minute, you showed me more than your friend explained in almost an hour with a brochure. I got it. I understood everything. Don't run a business blindfolded. You should be able to see it. We made a point of showing familiar places, but through augmented reality, the project stops being abstract. It takes on real scale and sparks genuine interest. It's better to show someone once so they get a clear idea. And this is where Admix Reality comes in. When we use augmented reality, the brain sees it as something real, something tangible. It's like a seed of information planted in the mind. And where it takes root, logic follows. This is real. This is possible. Admix Reality is a technology without borders, a powerful tool that does huge work at a high level of quality. It builds a sense of trust, and that trust is what makes this tool so effective. We help people grasp the essence of Unitsky's transport. It turns imagination into a clear vision and understanding of your proposal. With the app, it's so easy to show people the technology. I quickly learned to use Admix Reality thanks to the focus group's all-round support. It makes connecting with people effortless. That very first contact with this tool leaves a strong impression, whether it's face-to-face with friends or with people you never met before. Some weren't even acquaintances, and now they've become my friends. We connected through this app. It works just well online, in social media, in building a personal brand. Content created with Admix Reality gets 30 to 50% more views and engagement. This tool makes it possible to reach huge audiences. The company itself also uses it to showcase the potential and real-world application of its technology in commercial projects. It's easy to master. All a person needs is a little practice. No difficulties. It's accessible to everyone. First demo, first deal. She went outside to practice with the Admix Reality app, met her neighbor, showed it to her. That demo ended in a deal. An installment plan was set up and 3 payments have already been made. With this tool, you don't need to talk too much. Sometimes it's better to keep quiet. I had nearly 100% conversion. We gave presentations, and of course, people signed up. I had 11 registrations in just 5 days, easily. 10 people bought packages. 2 paid 500 in full. 6 took $500 packages on installment. And 3 took 1,000 packages on installment. That's the result in just 5 days. Without the app, I never could have done it. No question. No more dry presentations, only vivid, live impressions that stick in memory and deliver amazing results from the very first seconds. It's much easier to talk to people, much easier to explain this project. It's a powerful tool that expands your possibilities. I always use this app to present the business. 30 to 40% of people sign up. I had about 100 contacts. This is the result of using the app only for the first few weeks. In Dubai, I showed it to a sheikh, the cousin of the emir of Sharjah. The reaction was immediate applause from the whole group. It removes skepticism, it awakens emotion. The first time I showed it in the courtyard, the other guy was stunned. His mouth dropped open. He leaned right into the screen. That's when I realized this is what we need. That's when I knew we must use it. I use it constantly, and people immediately get drawn in, then become supporters of Unitsky's technology. I showed it to a close friend. He bought a $2,000 ticket, and that's it. You've gained a partner, a first-line client, you've earned commission, and the person has become an investor. A spontaneous demo to an Uber driver. I showed him the technology, and he got so engaged that a week later he called me, traveled 500 kilometers, and became an investor. It's easy to duplicate. It's easy for anyone to do the same. As soon as Earl started using this tool, 50 people joined his first line. I'm almost blind. If he alone could bring in 50 people, then each of you can achieve similar results, and they only grow. Just imagine if each of those people also had this tool, each of them would bring in dozens more to their first line during the same time. And dozens would be added to the second line. With this tool, the growth really becomes exponential. So your structures, the number of people you have in your team, the number of investors in the technology will keep growing and growing. That's what I wanted to emphasize. I want you to see the potential built into this tool. It works flawlessly. You only need the will to use it. It only works for those who actually use it. The faster it's duplicated, the faster your team expands. With this app, it's easy. It makes our work easier. This is a creative business tool, a new style of communication, a whole new way of thinking. Now is the perfect time for this tool to take the stage. Right now, considering that presenting UST technology and the investment offer behind it is much simpler, thanks to the company's achievements. Don't wait for others to decide. Learn how to use it properly now and show others. Look, you can put it in here. This is where we need it. And with this tool, you can do it simply, easily, effectively, and fast. This tool is for everyone, and it has to be used because we're at the stage where everyone should know about the possibilities of Unitsky's technology. With this technology, so this technology can reach our countries, our cities, and the places in the world that need it most today. Alone, we can't do much, but when we join efforts, we can achieve anything. Dive into this technology, apply it in practice, and then move forward to other things. I needed this tool. Personally, I really needed it. I was looking for something exactly like this, something to help me share this technology with people in their own environment. So when I had the chance to get this app, I didn't hesitate for a second. I got it and I started working with it. It came just in time. People really needed this. A unique tool. There is no other way to describe it. And most importantly, friends, it will be available to anyone who wants to promote string transportation technology and bring in new investors. Now, each of you has the chance to be first anywhere in the world at any time to show or create content with UST technology and promote it in your region, in your own locality. Our audience is a community of business minded creatives who choose to speak about UST technology in the language of visuals and innovation. It's no longer just a tool, it's a new lifestyle. Admix Reality is a true game changer, and this is only the beginning. Okay, friends, I would like to join all the comments and feedback written by you, dear friends, after watching this video. People are saying amazing video. Big thanks to Dmitry Slusar. Well done. Thank you, Dmitry, for a very good business creative tool. I fully share your opinion. It's a fact, indeed, that this instrument is a business creative tool because, first of all, it kind of activates your imagination too. And because people say that we are all kids deep inside, doesn't matter how old you are. And when a person sees for the first time something they haven't seen before, they become excited, like childishly excited and surprised when they have this first contact with this augmented reality app. As Dmitry says, they are literally lean into the screen and they cannot be pulled away from the screen with a pair of pliers, you know. So it works not only on psychological but also on an emotional level. And our whole life is built against the emotional background. And lots of people, when they see something for the first time, what they like, for example, when a person likes a car, what kind of emotions it causes in them. They are amazed. They see that car in their dreams, for example. They think about it all the time. Or let's say a person is dreaming about a house and pictures that house in their head, or something they really would like to have. For example, ladies could be crazy about some kind of a specific handbag or piece of jewelry, and not necessarily ladies, but I mean something that a person really craves and wishes for. That wish activates very strong emotions in us. And Admix Reality helps you visualize that, just like that. And quite a lot of partners from the video, you might have recognized them. A lot of partners on a regular basis participate in our meetings. And the feedback was provided by those people who actually put it into practice. And they were doing things with this app that as advertised. And you see, the results are amazing. Irina, for example, out of 11 prospects turned into 10 clients, investors. It's almost a 100% conversion. Yelena, for example, when she went out into the courtyard to practice with the app, her neighbor asked her, "What is it?" And Elena explained everything, the way we taught her to do during our classes, and the neighbor became an investor. This instrument also was used for presentations to municipal officials, and also when talking to people you don't know, like Dmitry Slusar did for an Uber driver. The cabbie was all excited and curious about it, and Dmitry told him everything about the technology and the opportunity to become an investor. And then that cabbie traveled 500 kilometers to learn more and then invest. So, in other words, it all activates our emotions. And emotions then give birth to actions, right? So, it is very important, colleagues, right now to come to a conclusion. And the conclusion is that in the past years, we spent hours to explain the project and the opportunities to our prospects. We spent hours showing them videos, explaining the advantages of the string transportation and everything related to it. Now, with the use of the Admix Reality app, you can do it in just 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, a person will not just become your client and partner, they will become a real investor. And what matters here is the right order of actions. So you need to get 3 yeses from that person, but more about it during our focus group training, how the algorithm of using this app and the way how you can use that app in the social media, for example. So I urgently recommend to all of you to pay attention to that instrument, because if you want to be an active investor and partner on the crowd investing platform, taking advantage of the affiliate program or the referral program in Micron Global, then this tool will be your go-to tool. And the efficiency will make your affiliate network grow exponentially. And it's easy to duplicate, even for a person who never did it before. It's quite easy to do. Every person today has a mobile phone or an app, iPad, or a tablet, an iPad, or Android-based tablet. And just imagine, remember Irina, or was it? Yes, Irina. 10 investors, 11, let's say, prospects turned into 10 investors. And you can do the same. There is nothing really difficult about it. It's not rocket science. And Alfia, yeah, it was Alfia, yes. And she had no previous experience in affiliate marketing. It was her first experience and it happened at a snap of the fingers. It happened right away, instantaneously. She understood how it works, and then the result was immediate. So, in other words, all of it aims to your building your affiliate network really fast. And again, it's duplicable, because duplication is of utmost importance in our business. And this is the foundation of the referral marketing or multi-level crowd investing. Everything is about duplication of the actions of your sponsor, because people usually do not do what we say, they do what we do. And if we do it, then others will do the same. So I again urgently recommend you take advantage of the opportunity that will come up after the 15th of October. We will be putting together a second focus group. This time around, it will not just be more effective and productive, it will be based on the previous experience. And because of that, it will become more productive. It will be 2 week long training. I think around four sessions, yes, 1 hour each, tops 1 hour and a half. And in 2 weeks, friends, you will be able to learn how to use that tool, and you'll get your hands on that tool. And also, people who will show the best performance will have an additional bonus. Once the Micron Global is launched, you will be given the opportunity or the privilege of continuing using that app on special terms. But more about it will be announced by me and Dmitry during the focus group training itself. So everything that I'm saying right now is closely tied with the launch of the Micron Global platform, because right now we are getting ready to make sure that the launch of our platform is as smooth as possible and in the best way for you. And this tool is a one-of-a-kind exclusive tool that cannot be found anywhere else in this particular sector. And it is, again, very important for our business. So be on the lookout for more news. And also, we will publish the news about the enrollment in the second focus group. And also, we will have a series of all the interviews with the link to the interviews of the people and their feedback about this app, the full interviews. There will be links to the YouTube official channel of Admix Reality. So I want you to hear about it not only from me or in the form of highlights, but also would like you to see the actual feedback, the full length videos. So yes, wait for the news. I see questions already in the chat. What do we need to be enrolled in the group, in the focus group? All you need is be responsible about it and be willing to actively work in the focus group. Just wait for the announcement in our Telegram channel on the website, and there you will see the what to do list, how to get enrolled in the focus group. So friends, do not miss out on that opportunity, because you will have a head start. You will be ahead of everyone else once you start using that tool in order to put together a strong team, and you will be all set and ready for the launch of the Micron Global platform. So it will be a huge help to you. As for the news in the development of the string transportation technology, I will give you news during our next meeting that will be held next Thursday, 6 p.m., well, according to schedule. And there I will have some additional information for you as well as for regarding the development of our platform. And also there will be some exclusive information, some exclusive news for you. All of it will be given on Thursday at 6 p.m., which will be October, the month of October. What date exactly? Let me check. It will be the 2nd of October, or probably we should push it back. Let's have this meeting on Saturday, 6 p.m., because we will have an exclusive meeting. And as practice shows, we have more people on Saturday, and because it's a day off, and since this meeting is going to be very important, so we need to have as many people attending as possible. So yeah, let's have it on Saturday, next Saturday, I repeat, and then we'll see whether we will have our regular meetings on Thursday or Saturdays. Do you support this idea of for now having our meetings on Saturday instead of Thursday? At least for next week. Let's say for next week. Give me some feedback, friends. People are saying it's convenient. Yes, we support pluses and some thumbs up. Well, and at the end of my meeting, I would like to remind you, dear friends, that currently we're still running a promotional offer. We're talking about discounts from 70 to 144. That promotion has been extended and it will run until the 30th of September. You will be using the current discounts Probably they will change starting from the 1st of October, but the rebranding packages will still be available. Also, would like to remind you that those packages and those discounts can be taken advantage of by partners who had delayed payments for their previous installment plans this year, last year, even 2 years ago. So you can set off your previous payments towards the new packages that you will purchase so that your number of pre-IPO shares will not be recalculated on the current market discount, but on the more preferable discount rate. And also there will be a additional bonus program applied to those partners who didn't have any delays in their payments, who were diligently paying their installments. So, in order to incentivize you, there will be some bonuses given as well, and more information about it will be given next Saturday. And as for the current promotion, the current discounts will be in force. The rebranding packages will still be available, but probably the discounts will be lower after the end of the month. So let me remind you again that once the Micron Global platform is launched, such discounts will no longer be available. I guarantee that to you. And it's definitely a deal that you should take, especially referring myself to clients who missed payments on their previous installments plan or did not pay their installments on time. James Bond user says that I'm one of such responsible buyers. What can be better than discount 600? Well, it means that you were lucky that you took advantage of that discount back in the day, several years ago, when it was on offer. Of course, nothing can be better than discount 600. So if you have those packages and you're still paying for them, well, congratulations. You will be having those packages on the Micron Global as well. Okay, friends. So let's recap. Next meeting will also be held on Saturday. Until the end of the month, we have the current applicable discounts. The rebranding packages will still be on offer, but with lowered decreased discount, most probably. Same terms, but lower discounts. And probably those packages will be for sale until the launch of the Micron Global discount. But what kind of discounts? Micron Global platform. But what kind of discounts I'm talking about? Well, more about it next Saturday. Again, I will give you more details about the string transportation technology and news related to it next time. And I think we will have very productive work in 1 week. And we have 3 days left until the end of September. I strongly suggest you take advantage of the current discounts before they expire. Well, friends, someone says, can we use Admix Reality to create content in my social media for people I don't know? Well, of course, but first you need to get the Admix Reality tool. And if you don't have it, then you'll have to wait for the enrollment into the focus group that will start on the 15th of October or after the 15th of October. So we have also another question regarding the packages with discount 600. For how long they will be in force? They will be in force for everyone who took advantage of that. They are in force on a continuous basis as long as crowd investing is in force. So don't miss on your payments, and that discount will be available to you until the end of days. Again, if you paid your first payment, made the second payment, and the discount will apply. What is the price of Admix Reality app? Well, the price will be set once the Micron Global platform is launched. It will be a separate investment package. For now, everyone who will be using it in focus group will be able to use it freely for free, but the participation, the enrollment in the focus group will have certain terms. So it will not be entirely free participation in the focus group. And the terms and conditions of enrollment will be given to you closer to the 15th of October, or probably a little bit earlier. And everyone who were in the first focus group and got access to Admix Reality, they got access for free. Okay, friends, thank you very much for participating in this meeting, for attending this meeting. I honestly was glad to see you in such a big number because we had quite a lengthy break, and now we will resume having our regular meetings, and I will be waiting for you next time at 6 p.m. Lira, regarding your question regarding the 15% bonus, they will be credited to you in mid-October. So if you haven't watched this meeting from the beginning, you will be able to watch the recording because I see the questions you're asking have already been answered. So without further ado, I would like to bid you farewell and see you in 1 week. Bye bye.